everybody, welcome to my channel, Maples Grove, and I've been doing the 13 days of Samhain, and I am doing the October 27th, 28th, and the October 30th days in one video. If you've noticed, I've skipped a couple days. I have my reasons, so let's get on the 3 days. October 27th, what traditions or rituals do you practice during Samhain? So before I had kids, I always, I would dress up and give out candy to the kids wherever we were living at, me and my husband, and I would always dress up. So traditions or rituals, I tend to do just embracing the darker half of the year, and it's also the new year as well. So I focus on what I want to bring, what I want to do during the new year. I do correspondence of herbs, colors, what have you, and just, go from there. Tradition wise, lately going out trick or treating with my two daughters, and it's gonna be interesting because this Halloween is gonna be my oldest last hurrah of going out trick or treating. She's 17. My other daughter will be 14 in the winter. She still has a couple years. So it's probably starting next year. I'm gonna probably going back to actually doing ritual work on Samhain because my youngest, she's I think last year she went off with a friend of hers and a friend's mom, while I took my oldest trick or treating last year, so we end up meeting. We end up seeing each other in one of the connecting neighborhoods. So I have a funny feeling after this year, I think my youngest is gonna go out with a group of friends or a friend, probably from here on out. So I think this year is gonna be my last year of going out with my girls. So, which some people say it's bittersweet, but I'm looking forward to it because now I can actually start doing some rituals on Samhain and prepping it up to Samhain. So, but usually I do correspondence where I want to go for Samhain. So that's my answer to that one. October 28th, what does Samhain mean to you on a personal level? I've been thinking about this question. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. So, we, on a personal level, it's embracing the darker half, with um, time to reflect and what I want to bring out to the following year. Certain symbolism. I think we talked about symbolisms or something like that. To me, symbolisms for me on a personal level for Samhain is the harvest, the symbolism of pumpkins, owls. I just get really, excited for it on a personal level. Man, I really cannot answer that question. I thought I could. I don't know, maybe it's because this is too personal, but I haven't really thought of it on a personal level. I just go what I want to do, um, and what it feels for me personally. It's very personal, so maybe I'm having trouble showing it out to the world. So I think I really do, truly do not have an answer to that one. I thought I would. I thought I would be by recording, and I don't have an answer to that. Truly, an answer for that one. I don't have a deep, you know, you know, deep personal. I'm gonna share it. I really don't have it. I really don't have one. Maybe starting next year, I probably will. Now that my girls are growing up and stuff, so it's just been focusing on going out with them and going out trick or treating with them, and just watching them get excited, and gets me excited for them. So that's starting to change. When my oldest last hurrah, and I think the next year or two is going to be my youngest going with a group of friends, and you know, I will say this though, with my youngest, I'm definitely going to go on a last year, that's for sure. But yeah, yeah, and that's going to from the 28th to the 30th. Reflect on your harvest, lessons, skills, or experience have you reaped. So kind of transitioning to that, it's you know, my daughters are growing, and which I'm actually excited for. Most moms are all. I'm not getting a little personal mom thing, but like most moms are like, oh my god, I can't do. I'm embracing it. It's part of life. It's part of change, which is what Samhain is. It's the new year, transitioning. Um, Skills or experience have you reaped? I mean, I became a supervisor for my job last year, and I've been learning about myself. And So that's my experience with my job, my experience of the last 2 years of not transitioning from military lifestyle to a civilian. The past 2 years being out, you know, my husband's been home. Um, he's going to school. So when I come home, sometimes he's home already. Um, so that was a good transitioning the last 2 years, which is carrying over now. And I am starting to used to it. Let's see. Doing this channel, I'm starting to. Somebody made a comment. I can't think of her name right now. That my how I'm making my videos are getting more creative, and that's going to be transitioning to the following year. I am, yeah. So, um, yeah. So it's my 27th, 28th, and 30th. If you guys notice, I've skipped a couple due to the fact of I have a couple that I just don't have an answer to. Right off the bat, I just didn't have an answer to. Um, but I'm gonna end it there. I hope this wasn't so confusing or boring. So yeah, I will see you guys on the 31st, where I will be sharing you the plans for the following year. And that one I'm pretty stoked about. So without further ado, I will see you guys then.